Oh,
No,
okay,
I
never
meant I
mind.
meant Function in Georgia. A bunch of North Carolina peaches
Oh,
went to
no.
Function in Georgia.
No, I
Okay,
actually never went to function.
you
I
weren't.
wanted to go,
Yeah,
but
alas. Anyway, I don't know.
yeah.
Just something I thought of real quick. Oh,
Oh,
Petbud starting. I do believe this whole bracket's best of 5. Just by the way, for the overlay.
and I like that. You know, we have it's
Just
not a
having
big
fun.
crazy bracket, but for a
Yeah.
bracket showcasing everything, I think best of 5 is just more. The more games, the better. You know, even if you go 0-2, I feel like all these players are already playing like much better than they were like what 5 weeks
Yeah.
ago. So
Yeah, I mean, grinding and like I think a lot of what newer players struggle with is like figuring out how to play. And there's a lot of like sports psychologists that say this that like once you get to a certain level, grinding isn't really the answer, but you have to like figure out how to effectively practice. But Petbud throwing out a couple of not too advisory F smashes here against Shook.
I mean, the F smashes were working for a bit. Like earlier, we saw F smash and the Sheik rolled, but it looks like Shook is adapting. But you know, there's an F smash that worked.
There's
right
another
there,
F smash.
So. I mean,
Getting
if
the
it works,
roll
it
in.
worked.
Getting the roll in with the up smash though. Shook. Ooh. The up smash on the down throw.
Yeah,
Shook's playing a lot
Petbud
faster
isn't
than
dying.
Petbud.
Oh yeah. And you know,
Petbud.
yeah. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. And see, he's gonna keep doing these down smashes if, yeah, look, there's no punish out of shield on it, so like, why not do it? I guess.
Yeah.
That was my big thing for. I'm helping someone else in the bracket, like just with their matchups, and I'm like, well, I don't think a lot of these players are gonna like punish too well out of shield, especially like characters like Sheik and Fox. They have to like wave dash like kind of semi perfectly out of shield.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tighter timing than like say Peach.
Yeah.
But
Or
it's interesting to see if they make that change or if they've worked on things like that. Because I know, you know, Marth F Smash is kind of like day one Marth tactic that people got to figure out. So we'll see what Shook can do with this. But, you know, Shook still has the lead. These F Smashes aren't working. Shield's working against the F Smashes, so.
yeah. Like Shook is getting Shook is getting more openings than Petbud is. It's just that the F smashes are doing like solid amount of damage. But I mean, Shook's not that worried about it.
Yeah,
and it's sort of.
Go ahead.
Shook's also sort of like cutting the losses sometimes, where it's like Shook gets F smashed on shield is like I'm not even gonna try to punish this because if I mess it up, I'm gonna get F smashed.
Yeah, and the fact that Shook is even shielding these things, not just like running around and getting hit by these things, like I don't know,
For sure.
I still do that, so
yeah,
that's already good enough. You know, just reset the neutral, even if you can't punish out of shield.
But that's another stock for Petbud. I will say that I think that Petbud's discipline to stay on the ground. I think a lot of new players struggle with this, like going with a lot of aerials. Petbud has a lot of discipline with like I don't need to go in the air if I don't have to. You know?
Oh yeah, especially against Sheik, really in general, but especially against Sheik. Marth does not want to be in the air. You are just asking it up tilted, fared, literally anything. Sheik's below you, that is not a good sign at all.
For sure.
But, okay, these S smashes starting to work out more in Petbud's favor, letting it rip like a Beyblade.
The grab!
Man.
There we go.
Like Marth grab for a second. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like Petbud's playing a little nervous.
I feel like Shook is able to capitalize on the stage control a lot, actually. Ooh.
Yeah, taking that center stage and... See, I'm expecting a
That's supposed to be F smash. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the forward smash too.
Okay, I like the bear.
That's a ledge grab.
I was like, good. Oh, I was gonna wonder if he was gonna wave dash back, but you know the bear works just as well.
Yeah, Petbud, trying to take some stage control, playing a lot better on this last stock. Very ripe for a comeback here, especially since she's sort of figuring out the matchup. But Petbud at the ledge, very central situation. Shook, able to get the grab and the up smash. That's going to be the first game.
And yeah, Shook. I think what won Shook that game was the down throw, not noticing that they just weren't DIing, or at least not fully away and or behind, and just getting that free up smash. I mean that got them at least 2 stocks, and if not, like a lot more damage. So
for sure. I'm going into game 2. I sort of think it's probably going to be a FD in the best of 5, right? Or maybe a Yoshi's. I'm not really sure.
I feel like with how Petbud's playing, I'm expecting a smaller stage.
Yeah.
Rather than the big stages, and I think FD would work great, but even if you know, if Petbud doesn't feel confident in their juggles, they can at least get, you know, those easier edge guards. But yeah, looks like we are going to go to the smallest stage, Yoshi's.
Mm-hmm.
Where we maximize those F smashes on plats. Oh, okay, wow.
Shook unable. Oh, the F tilt avoiding the F smash.
Oh,
woo!
Working out.
Thundercat shield stab. Don't see those very often. Oh, and Shook immediately getting the get up attack. I feel like Shook's timings. Shook has timings on these punishes that I don't see from a lot of new Melee players. Like when Shook.
That charge on the up smash for the tech chase on the left platform was crazy good by Shook.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Very crisp. Petbud taking the time at the ledge, but unfortunately getting up with a shield where Shook is ready for it, ready to grab.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. I was supposed to go for another grab there, but...
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta mix it up. You might expect the spot dodge, want the late hit.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, scary.
I was ambiguous whether it was going to land on the platform or not. And wow, Petbud taking the first dog. Oh, nice weak up air. I was scared that was going to lead in another one.
Yeah. But Shook, not as keen on punishing these, waited a little bit too long for that. Trying to get the up smash in the air, and the jump gets caught by the F smash.
I think it was an up tilt, actually. That was crazy that tipper hit. Oh, man. Oh,
and that's going to be the first stock for Shook. Very, very much needed momentum, but you are in... Ooh, I hate to see that.
You do not want to see that. Thankfully, though, best of 5 regardless, so you can afford to make some of these mistakes, but definitely would prefer not to make that low percent.
Oh, and jumping back onto the platform, Petbud's ready with another F smash. Petbud's sort of method of controlling the stage here is just to, like, I might sometimes grab you, so you might be a little scared, but at this range, I'm just going to F smash you.
I like that pulling fair, yeah. And really taking advantage of these platforms. Like you've seen at least 2 tippers on the platforms. That last one netting a kill. So. Oh, up throw. Okay.
Oh, not quite with the tech chase, but almost. It's gonna be another grab.
Okay, space a bear maybe? Oh, okay. You know, take that center stage.
Yeah, I feel like Sheik could have done a little bit more stage pressure there, but I also understand the impulse to like reset, especially when, if you're near Petbud, if you try to pressure Petbud on the platform, she might F smash you, so.
Okay, good closing that stock out. And now looking scared. Yeah, see? Petbud knows that he's not getting punished for the F smash on shield, so he is letting it rip. Oh, that was a. I think there's that little dent down in Yoshi's that caused that to happen. That's really unfortunate. But okay, using all the smash tags. I think we've seen every smash tag now. Ooh, okay, finally DI's out of that down throw up smash. So.
And just looking into here, how the just sorry, a lot of thoughts going on. I think this is super doable for Sheik, especially with that F smash. Obviously, you don't want to trade there, but just that stock's all you need. Sheik is really able to come back on most stages against Marth just because of how she can dominate neutral once you have the momentum and the stage control. And that looks like what Sheik is doing right now. Has another opportunity on the platform, gets the weak hit bear, smartly not punishing. If you're not confident in the wave dash, you don't gotta.
Oh yeah, there's that grab you were talking about. Petbud really showing she can. Yeah, she really mixed it up with that last grab. Looks like, wow, I'm forgetting the tags. Shook got shook.
Shook got shook, yeah, for sure.
With the F smash from Petbud, so good for her taking that game 2, keeping it 1-1. And now where do you think we're gonna go? What was the first stage? Was that first stage Battlefield?
The first stage was Fountain, and the second stage was Yoshi's. So can't go to Battlefield. Could go to Yoshi's if you wanted, but I'm expecting a Dreamland pick here, if I'm honest.
Yeah, no, that's
Um,
especially with those platform F smashes we were seeing from Petbud. I think Shook's gonna want to go there too.
yeah. Because
Is that an Avenger A behind you on your wall?
Avenger,
I don't know why. That just that's the first
like
thing I saw on your
this.
wall. No, yeah, I don't know why. It just looked like an
Oh,
A
the
from like.
blue wall? No.
Yeah.
Oh my
No, I was
god.
like, I don't know
I've
why I thought
never. No, there's another line up there. I've never interpreted this as an
that.
A before. Thank you for that.
That's very funny to me. I was like, he's a fan. They're a fan.
No. It's all good. No, I'm not a very big fan of the Avengers, in fact. But yeah,
Dreamland, like you said.
this stage pack makes a lot of sense. Sheiks generally like it here. Marths have trouble dealing with the platform. Like high-level Marths have trouble dealing with these platforms, let alone new Marths. Just not the greatest height, and your opponent has a lot of room to play around you. I will say that the space is sort of almost Shook struggling with it a little bit. But, you know, Shook's able to get these grabs, just not quite the punishes they want. And, I mean, nah.
Oh, Wispy saving Peppa.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it really matters. Wow, okay, gets back to stage. Peppa's gonna find her ground so she can. Okay, yeah, I think an F smash might have hit there. But okay, getting Shook off stage.
Mm-hmm.
And here, what pronouns does Shook use? I am actually not sure.
Shook is he/him pronouns. Shook uses
Okay.
he/him pronouns. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Good ledge hold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even game on Dreamland here, but the down tilt into the S smash almost completely working.
Feels like Shook's playing the game that I usually see Marth's playing with these dash dance grabs, waiting for these F smashes to whiff. Oh yeah, like he was waiting that time, but I think he got kind of scared with that shield to prevent him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's taking the advantage right now.
Oh, both of them grabbing in opposite directions. Sort of like almost a roll read from both of them, and
that was good spacing.
Yeah, it was great spacing.
Forward and get a tech chase on Shook there.
And yeah, another whiff punish by Shook. That is what you have to do against Marth in this matchup. That's what makes it so good for Sheik. Is that
I love to see that charge boost.
I think even just like a little bit more needle usage by Shook would go a really long way, especially against new players since they can tend to struggle with movement.
Petbud got all of this off a dash attack. Oh man,
the slow get up
dash attack because she read that Shook kept wave dashing back. But let's see if she can keep the adaptation in neutral because that's gonna be a good adaptation at low percents. Ooh, they were both Shook a little bit. Oh, weak is the forward smashes works out.
But I mean, this is a down throw away from evening it up.
Oh, yeah. There's that dash attack again.
Ooh. And the instinct to
is gonna get like an up tilt.
Yeah, the instinct to wave dash back. I think in general, wave dash back is a pretty good habit to have. I don't know if you've ever seen the Drugged Fox video, but like good habits. But sometimes you just really have to get every punish you get.
They are both playing really conservatively now, both of them taking advantage of this big stage, not wanting to commit too hard in the middle, but oh, here we go.
Shook's sort of game plan of playing around F smash, playing just out of the range, is sort of coming to fruition a little better on this stock as opposed to previous stocks. And that up smash barely not hitting the fair out of hit stun. Oh my god.
Here we go. Nice roll up, and that's gonna be the stock. Here we go.
When Petbud didn't grab the ledge, I was a little scared. But
I was a little scared too.
Alas.
I like these down tilts she's putting into neutral.
Yeah.
Keep them away, and then when they wave dash back, she's going for these dash attacks. Ooh. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Shook, I think when Shook is in this situation where you're in neutral, both players are sort of waiting to put out an attack, Shook is very patient and will wait for you to put out an attack and whip punish it. But when Shook's shield is being pressured, that is when Petbud is like really, really capitalizing. Ooh, perfect spacing.
Oh, goes for that. Okay, I think it was just a misspace, but
yeah.
I like doing that too. Honestly, at lower levels, just dealing behind them, it makes the Sheik work a little harder than the fair. Because
Yeah,
they gotta
for
place
sure.
the bear correctly. Unlike the fair, you can hit like really anywhere. Oh, okay. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Not the Zelda transformation.
I believe. Oh, okay. Not Shook does not believe.
I don't blame him. But really, Petbud getting this percent, that's like already what, 40 extra percent when she should have died a long time ago. Oh, and it might be the stock. Oh, but this
Almost.
is it up. Oh, they're both so scared.
Rolling back to the center of the stage, back to neutral, where Shook really excels. The fair very late hitting Shook, and this is another offstage situation.
This is not looking good for Shook. Jess needs to solidify this kill.
And I wonder if Kiyoshi taught Petbud those nairs. A lot of times in last stock situations, you'll see Marth just spamming nair at the ledge, just hoping that the opponent gets a little impatient and comes on. And it almost worked.
Oh my god. Is she gonna take this? Wow.
Yeah, that's a 2-stock.
Surprised she took it with that stock at 197, even on Dreamland.
For sure.
You know? It's all because she DI'd away on that down throw. So, I mean, behind it. But you think we're gonna go back?
Going into game 4, you either I think you either go back or I really don't know where else you would go. I do think that like platforms in general are going to benefit Petbud more than they're going to benefit Shook, just because when you get a tech chase as Marth on those platforms, you're getting early tipper kills on every player who isn't like who you might not have your DI practice, you might not have your movement practice. It's just like I don't know.
Tipper out of nowhere, and we know Petbud's she's not afraid to throw those F smashes out. Which hey, if it works, it works. So the only counter pick I could think of would potentially be FOD. Okay, or this. I thought Shook won on this, but
Shook
hey,
did.
Back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they went back. Agreed. Ooh, and that grab barely not hitting, and Petbud is very confident to just tech chase with F smash.
Okay, I was about to say.
Oh right, I forgot. Yeah, I think I said game 1 was Fountain, and then I forgot. Thank you. Yep. It's a little bit of back throw. Trying to get Shook back off stage.
She's just fading back and just reacting and getting a down tilt or a fair. Very smart. Down throw? Oh, I love that!
Oh my god.
But I don't care, it was beautiful.
Yeah. That was gorgeous. Oh, and I thought that was going to shield step for a second. It really wasn't a bad F smash at all.
Ooh, F smashes. Incredible.
Yeah, Shook's just...
F smashes hit in this one game. This first stock.
And is Shook going to be able to get the up air here? Nope, going to get a fair. A little bit of a ledge hog, and that's going to be the first stock for Shook. Battlefield so far working a lot better than Dreamland.
Perfect timing to get up on that ledge, too. This is where Shook needs to make it count. Make her swing, and then get those grabs, fairs, tilts. There you go. That's
sure.
30 extra percent.
Every hop from Petbud is just trying to bait Shook in so that Petbud gets there, and it just I think this is genuinely some really good play from Petbud, but Shook's patience is going very, very well taught. Good job, MSP.
Kind of a reverse of what happened last game at the end, where Petbud was just starting to get that kill for the set. Oh no, not the ball! Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, but I mean, on the bright side for Shook, this is like a grab away from evening it out. That's a little F tilt. Oh my god, the patience, and then just the dash attack on the roll read, and that's gonna be the stock for Shook. Even game. I mean, still not a bad situation at all. Shook's been winning a lot of neutral. You just gotta keep it up.
Ooh, I saw a wave dash out of shield after the S smash. I think Shook's starting to try and punish it. I would love to see it. That would change. Honestly, that would change the entire game if they could get these
Just these small punishes on the F smashes. Like Shook is able to punish these F smashes, but not when Shook is in F smash range, and that's the problem.
Ooh.
MSP called Shook in the chat "Mommy's little gamer."
Oh, I saw that on like a tweet or something.
I was like,
was
that's very sweet.
Roll the chat so I can see that.
And that's gonna be F tilt, or sorry, forward air read on the tech chase. Uh-oh. That dash tag barely not hitting. And, it would be, I want to say game 5 here. I think Shook's been playing well on this stage to bring it to a game 5, and that's gonna be a tipper from Petbud.
Even with the SD, this is neck and neck. Honestly, the SD made it a little more exciting, I won't lie. I do want to see a game 5 though.
Power shield on the forward air, like, whenever Petbud short hops, it's just essentially just, I'm gonna tomahawk if you don't approach, and if you do approach, I'm gonna forward air you. And Shook's recognized that, and I think that's really, really good.
Well, just needs to get one more grab, just
on the platform!
Fishing for these strong hits. Just needs to get one. Oh man.
Just need a grab, just need a down smash, you've got this.
This is terrifying.
And there you go. Oh, not getting the tech chase.
Oh, just fade back out of that down smash range. These F smashes, I know they're coming. Oh my god.
Yeah, not gonna punish that one. We're gonna whiff punish the dash attack here. Knew it was coming, and is that gonna be a kill? Okay. That's gonna be a kill for Shook. Just gonna charge up the needles, go onto the platform. Uh-oh. It's a forward air into the corner from Petbud. Shook taking his time.
Oh. I swear, this up smash tech chase is amazing. I kind of want to use that with my Marth. I love it.
Oh, back throw here. And not able to get the corner pressure going. They're both double roll in.
These F smashes are going to be so much more dangerous at this percent, whether or not they're tippers or not.
Platform? And that's going to be a 3-1 from Petbud. After losing game 1, regaining her composure, and just 3 straight.
Well, that means Petbud, who they're going to play next in bracket. Let me take a look. Influenza, so the first seed.
The first seed, yeah, that might be difficult. But up next is DevDog versus Completely Generic. I believe DevDog